You got it?
I got
You
it.
got it, Eddie?
I got it.
That's what Olivia says, one of the triplets. You'll go to help her with something, and she'll say, I got it, I got it. So, today we have been shooting shows for y'all, a daily show for y'all today, featuring Jamie's recipes from his cookbook. We've done several from his cookbook, and now I'm finishing up honoring Jamie today with one of his recipes that's in Cooking with Paula Deen magazine. So, I'm gonna have to refer to my paper so I make sure I get his recipe right. But it's taco pie. And we're gonna put it in a skillet. Jamie tells us to cook 1 pound of ground beef until done, and then we're gonna drain it. And we're gonna add all the seasonings, which is cumin, chipotle chili, pepper, chili powder, and
That's pepper.
that's the black pepper. Okay, I thought I was gonna get it out of that, Teresa. I was saying I don't know what that is. Black pepper. So, you know, and this recipe is interesting. I remember when I was doing Just the Bag Lady, and I made a wonderful lasagna, and people scooped it right up out of the boys' baskets. And I thought, now, you know, wonder if I can do some kind of like a Mexican lasagna. And I think that I used the flour tortillas. But anyway, I did. I made this lasagna, but with all of your Mexican flavors. And you know, people, they really took to that. So this kind of reminds me of that Mexican lasagna that I stirred up. So we thought it was interesting. Okay, our ground beef is done. So you'll really want to drain it, because see how much fat came off of that hamburger. I know you can buy ground beef with different amounts of fat in it. You can buy a 90-10, a 70-30, an 80-20.
That's a 93, and look how much.
93. Okay, Teresa bought this a 93. Wow.
That looks like 93 to me, doesn't it?
Nope, doesn't to me either. So I'm gonna put this in our bowl now that we've drained it. And we are gonna continue to use our skillet, because this is what we're gonna make our pie in right here, y'all. This is non-stick skillet, but you know, just to be sure that it doesn't stick, I'm just gonna spray it. So when we go to slice that pie, the bottom will come out with our slice. So we're gonna take our flour tortilla. Now you can use corn or flour. I like flour. I'm not real crazy about the strong meal taste. All right, so Jamie tells us to cut 8 10-inch flour tortillas. I can't imagine it taking that many, so I'm probably not gonna do that many. But I'm gonna cut them half in two like he has told us to. And you're gonna put your round side up So it'll have a pretty scalloped edge. Just like that. All right, so that's 2 tortillas that we've used. And this looks like the bigger one, so that's gonna be the bottom of our pie. Y'all are getting it now, aren't you? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down, I know. Okay, so I think we're gonna put that on top of it, that last one. Okay, so he tells us to stir in our enchilada sauce. Okay. And he tells us to add our seasonings, which is pepper, chipotle, chili, and cumin. All those traditional Mexican flavors that when you're in Texas or out west, you definitely want to enjoy some of that wonderful Mexican dishes that they make. All right, so I think I can move this plate now. And then he tells us to take a can of refried beans. If you'll notice, Jamie likes quick and easy meals, y'all. Like few ingredients, and you can do it very, very quickly, because you know when you got hungry kids, they can cry, they can get cranky. I remember Kari Hires, and she's
still like
she's
that.
almost 40 and she's still like that.
Angry.
If you didn't have her food right ready for her, whoa, she would get so angry and agitated. So some children are like that, though. You can't fool around with it when they get hungry. You got to get them fed. So I can see why Jamie and Brooke both like quick but nourishing things. All right, so we're to let me see if okay, we're not to drain our green chilies. We're just to stir those in with our refried beans. This type of food is so popular. I don't care where you go in this country, you are gonna have Mexican restaurants that are available. Americans just love it. We just love that kind of food. All right, let's see. So, Jamie tells us to cut the 3 tortillas in half. Like we've done that. Place 1 tortilla in the bottom of the skillet. We've done that. And sprinkle with a 1/2 cup of cheese. So that's going to help glue our bottom together. You know what I mean? This is going to be like a double crust for us. I like that. I like that idea. All right, then he tells us to spoon 1/2 of the beef mixture onto the tortilla. I got ahead of him. The beef is supposed to go down first. But you know, I was liking the idea of that cheese being on that bottom and reinforcing, you know, our tortilla crust. But I'm gonna do it just like he said. So, 1/2 of our ground beef. That looks like about 1/2. Spread that, and then we're gonna put our 1/2 cup of grated cheese back down. you know, when we go to a Mexican restaurant, I can't ever decide on what I want to order. And somebody said one night, well, what does it matter, Paula? It's all the same ingredients. It's just the shells that they put them in and, you know.
The sauces.
The sauces, yeah. So you can't go wrong with any of it. All right, so now that I have caught back up with my son, all right, sprinkle half of the beef mixture, sprinkle with half a cup, top with another tortilla. Okay, so that's where that one's coming in. Okay. And spread half the bean mixture on the top of this. This is gonna be so good. Have y'all ever had that Mexican dip? Oh my gosh, is it not so good?
Like a 7-layer?
Yes, it's a bunch of layers. All right, this looks like about half. All right, and the next thing he tells us to do is repeat layers once. So apparently we don't, not gonna put down another tortilla. So we're gonna start back over again with the ground beef.
I have another tortilla if you want one more.
Well,
It doesn't seem like that.
Was there a picture in the magazine, Teresa, of Jamie's final dish?
Not cut though.
See if you can find the article, his article, and see if it's.
How many more do you?
Well, I used the.
I think what you were supposed to do was cut those 3
I did.
in half.
I did.
Oh. Let me see.
I did. It said make another layer, so, but I don't think that means for us to top it. I don't think it's gonna have a crust on it. So this completes everything.
But you should have one more tortilla, which I do have. So that
I
goes
should?
On, yeah, on the very top.
Okay. That's why I like pictures with recipes that I'm not familiar with, y'all.
And then cheese. You're supposed to leave. I should have known.
I should leave what?
You should have left a little more cheese.
Okay.
I think we have some more in the refrigerator.
Oh, I got cheese coming out my ears in the refrigerator. So I don't like to chop my cheese so that it would bake 25 or 30 minutes because it gets hard and crusty. So I like, thank you, I like to add my cheese like the last 5 minutes of cooking. So how's that for pie, y'all?
And now you have the rest of the cheese.
Yes, but I'm not gonna do that yet, y'all,
Oh.
because I don't like for my cheese to get brown and crusty. So I want it like gooey and soft when it comes out of the oven. All right, so how long do you tell us to cook this for? 25 minutes?
20.
20
Just enough to get it
minutes.
hot and bubbly.
Okay, 20 minutes, yeah, because
Everything's
everything's
cooked.
done in it, y'all. I think I got taco on my face and in my hair. I do. I got it all over me. Okay. So this will be a quick 20. A quick 20. Okay, y'all, we have had this in the oven now for 20 minutes. And you saw me put the cheese on it at the last minute because this is the way I like for my cheese to look. I don't want it hard and crusty. I want it soft and stretchy. See how it'll stretch? Yeah. That's the way I like it. Now, this is a complete meal. And like I said earlier, y'all, Get you a small salad plate with lettuce, tomato, a dollop of sour cream, or you can put some onions on it, put whatever you want to on it, and you got a full meal. So you could serve this with the salsa, definitely with some sour cream, or even one of my favorite vegetables in the whole world, an avocado. And I'm not gonna cut this avocado right now because it still feels a little firm. So by supper time, it might be ready in like an hour and a half. So, I think Jamie has a winner here. You know, and Jamie was telling me in this cookbook, well, I don't know where it went. Where did his cookbook go? Oh, right here. Good food, Jamie Dean's Good Food. And with Jack's Rooster Restaurant on the back side with his recipes, Jamie said that he made every one of these recipes and shot every one of the pictures before it went to press. So, you know, that way, if you do it yourself and not rely on a test kitchen, you know you getting it straight from the horse's mouth that it's good. And I'm saying this horse has got it. He got it. So loving best dishes, I think your children will love this. Bye-bye. Thank you, son. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.